Hey everyone, I am Diana, a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean some shoes, all while we chat and hang out. I just got to make sure everything is connected here. All right, connecting to the chat, perfect. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about being a full-time reseller, about eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, how I turn my store around, I'm going to be talking about that today, so drop anything that you'd like in the comments. And yeah, so I'm just going to be starting to get ready to clean some shoes here. I got like a whole bag of shoes. If you saw like my little preview of me going live. I got a whole bunch of shoes in this bag, and I'm just going to clean them because they're starting to build up. Yeah. So, yeah, I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I am now what I consider myself to be a full-time reseller. And yeah, it's been a pretty good ride. I kind of started doing this at the, like, part-time and the end of 2022, and then I stopped for a little bit because I got sick, and then I started again in May of 2023, and that's when I started to really ramp it up, but I wasn't picking the correct things. So let me actually grab my shoe trees here real quick before they were another pair of shoes that I was photographing yesterday. But yeah, so I am right now, I'm cleaning all these, and I lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was. Anyways, so yeah, I started back again in 2023. And that's when I started to really take everything much more seriously, right? I started as being a full-time, like a full clothing reseller, because that was the easiest thing to learn. It's super easy to ship. It's super easy to, measure, ship, and weigh, and like get it out of here, right? So, that's what I started with. But living here in the Bay Area where I'm from, it's, the price points are a lot higher to start at. So when I'm seeing Polo Ralph Lauren, which was like one of the first things I learned to like pick and grab and stuff, when I started seeing it at $9.99, but I saw people were selling it at like $20.25, I was like, well, it didn't make sense. Like, I didn't really think about it. It didn't make sense to me, but it was like making sense that they were making that much money, right? So I went ahead and I started to do that. But unfortunately, that didn't work for me living in the Bay Area. I can't be picking up a shirt for $9 that resells for like 10. Excuse me. But, so yeah, I started with clothing. It wasn't going that great. And then I came across more resellers. Two that I'm going to shout out right now are Big Apple Picker. He is on all socials here on YouTube and like a whole bunch of other ones. And another one is J Ride Flips. Now, he also helped me a lot with with learning about sell-through rates. Him and Big Apple Picker helped me so much with learning about sell-through rates and learning about picking better items. So once I had sell-through rates down, oh my God, did that help me so much, because now I've been making so much more money. So yeah, it's been a nice ride to be able to now call myself a full-time reseller. I'm picking much better items. I have a thrift store that's opening up next month, like down the street from me. So I feel like that's another sign too. So I'm just very excited to see where all of this is going to go. And yeah, like I just, I can't wait to see what I find, especially now that yard sales and garage sales are starting up. It's a really good time to get as much things as you can for as little as possible. So one of the things that I'm trying to do, I know it's a little bit harder to comp at yard sales and garage sales and stuff, and estate sales are a little bit easier. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like estate sales are a little bit easier. because of the fact that they kind of already know that everyone there is basically a reseller. And at yard sales, like, you get those people that, like, once they start seeing what you're doing, they can upcharge you and stuff. But that's not to say that you shouldn't comp at thrift stores. I mean, at yard sales, because you definitely should. It's just also, you gotta, like, if you see, like, something that one of my friends says that, like, I definitely take into account is, like, if you see something for, like, $2 that you know you can at least get, like, 10, 15 bucks for it, you know, like, so those are the types of things where, like, your gut goes into play. But yeah, so I'm just doing that because, yeah, these shoes have accumulated so much now that, like, I need to get this done by hopefully the end of this week, because then it's, like, Friday, Saturday again, and then yard sales come again. I have a community yard sale that's going on this weekend. There's gonna be, I think the listing said, like, 12 houses plus are participating, so that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see what I find there. And yeah, like, there's also, I think, an estate sale that same day. I think it starts on Friday, so I might go to that on Friday. We'll see, depending on, like, what I'm up to and all that stuff. But if not, I'm definitely gonna hit it up again on that Saturday as part of, like, my route, because it's, like, super close. But yeah, and I'm not sure, I'm using this new streaming thing. Okay, there we go. But anyways, so this one looks like it's pretty much, like, a lot of these shoes are basically pretty much clean. Like, I probably didn't even need to do anything, but because these were white shoes, I wanted to just give them an extra little shine. But yeah, these are, like, in basically, like, new condition. So I'm excited about that. And yes, this one looks like it's basically done. I love this cleaner. I wish I could let you guys know what it is, but I got it when I was out of the country, and it really, really works. And I don't know, maybe next time I go to Mexico, I'll see if I can get, like, a brand deal or something with them. And then, like, I could sell this or something. But yeah, these are basically in already good condition. This is a dry cleaner, so I don't need to, like, it saves me a lot of time in processing. One thing I do say is try to cut down your processes as much as possible, and it'll definitely help you out. Like, the way that I used to clean shoes has definitely changed from when I first started. Oh, 2 products that I didn't bring out that I should have, and I might need them, but we'll see. If I need them, I'll bring them out. It's Grandma's Sneaker Cleaner, so, like, take notes if you're taking notes. Grandma's Sneaker Cleaner and the Shout Spray for, like, tough stains. Those 2 work really well. This cleaner has helped me a lot, and that's why I don't use that one as much. But if I need to bring them out, I'll bring them out and I'll show you guys. I'm working on my Amazon storefront, but I keep forgetting because other things get in. Not that they get in the way, I kind of suck at, like, time management, so I'm getting better at that. And I need to work on my Amazon storefront, so I can just put all this stuff, like, up there, like, because if I've tried it and it's tried, tested, and true, then that's how I want to recommend it. I don't want to be like, oh, like, yeah, just try this, and I haven't even tried it yet. So those two products are 2 that I can actually recommend that you can actually buy in stores. So I feel like I'm cheating with this one, but it works for me, and I was able to grab it. So I'm sorry that I can't tell you what it is, because I don't even know what it is. Like, it has, like, no logo. Anyways, so back to sell-through rates. If you guys have any questions about sell-through rates, let me know. I don't think many people are in here right now, but that's totally fine, because what I love about these lives is that they go up after we're done streaming, and then people can watch them later on. So if you're, like, a reseller and you weren't able to, like, come on here, which is totally fine, I'm not tripping, but you want to learn how to clean shoes a little bit better, or, like, you know, just watch this while you're working or whatever. That's what I love about, like, YouTube lives. Like, with TikTok live and with those, like, you have to, like, upload them to the other platforms, which is what I've done before. But this time it's just gonna go straight up there right after, so that's really nice. Let me give this a quick one. But yeah, this is basically, like, photo ready, I would say. I just gotta take off this tag. So I got these for $15, and I think these were on sale. I think I got them for $11.25. But there's some ASIC, like actual tennis shoes. So that's pretty cool. So one pair down. And then I'll be able to photograph them either today after the gym or tomorrow. Or for sure tomorrow. And I like to clean them as pairs. So, actually, let me show you guys some fun ones I got at a yard sale for $5. Because they're right here and I just saw them. I got some Tory birches for $5 at a yard sale. It was like a moving sale. And this person was just like giving away all like her shoes. Her husband was like, I have half a mind to like list them all on eBay because they were like expensive. These are like some Tory birch made in Italy, like high heels or whatever. So yeah, I got them for $5, so that wasn't that bad. And they basically don't need a lot of work. I threw them in this pile just because they were shoes, but I would say that these are like photo ready in my eyes. I'm probably just gonna clean up just the bottom just a little bit because I'm a psycho and I want them hella clean. But you can get the most money if you put in just a little bit of work. So and then this dry cleaner works for everything. It works for which I probably don't even need it on this. I really just don't need anything. But it works for what's it called? Suede, regular like athletic shoes, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But again, I don't even like to shill it because it's like I can't even tell you guys where to get this, so there's no point. And I think that they don't even need. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys these because yeah, these don't even need any work. So they're basically brand new. Let's see. Another pair that I got to clean. That's an actual pair because I like to clean them on their own. These, again, I don't think that they basically need any cleaning. They're like basically brand new. Like I got these for, I don't remember. But yeah, I got these like last weekend. Oh, this was from an estate sale. Now I remember. This was from an estate sale. I got them for like a buy cost of like $4 and some change with like everything that I bought for them, like that I paid for everything, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, these just need a little sole clean right here and then it'll be good. Ooh, I forgot to get a towel. I'm gonna go grab that. Ooh. Okay. So now I got these. Okay. And yeah, I just need to clean a little bit on the sole here, and then it'll be, this one is ready basically. And then yeah, so yeah, this cleaner helps speed up a lot of time. What also helps speed up a lot of time is that grandma sneaker cleaner that I talk about. Definitely grab it if you're into cleaning more shoes now. Now that I'm an everything seller, I got a lot of cleaners for a whole bunch of stuff just in case. That's one of the things I did. I turned from just clothing to selling a little bit of everything. So I do like small kitchen appliances, what else? Small electronics, shoes, clothing, but definitely come before you check out on the clothing. You never know the sell-through rates. If like I'm becoming a lot more picky when it comes to sell-through rates because I came from a niche that was like 20% sell-through rates on some things, so I became a little bit pickier. I like to source at an 80+ sell-through rate, sometimes a little bit less depending on the price points. Like you really gotta trust your gut on that one. But entering at a pretty nice price point, yeah, you can get pretty good stuff for a lot more profits. Not like being an everything seller. I like that way more. And yeah, shoes were one of the first things I dabbled into once I started to pick other things. And I'm really loving all the profits that come with shoes. So yeah, these are some Asics. Definitely look out for Asics. They're like a little sleeper brand. I wasn't really, thinking too much about it until they turn into a little bread and butter. But yeah, and these are basically brand new condition. So I'm excited about that. And these will make me a good $20 to $30 depending, since they're in really good condition. I always recomp before I list. just to put it right at market, because sometimes you get something a few weeks ago and you're like, oh yeah, I was gonna list it for 30, but you just never know. So I always like to recomp before I list. But given the condition that they're basically brand new, they're probably gonna go a little bit on the higher end. We'll see. And then I'll just take an offer if it's cold enough. Because yeah, for like a $4 and some change, like that's great wiggle room. That's another thing with becoming an everything seller, learning about sell-through rates. When you get something cheaper, you have a lot more wiggle room to play with offers. That's what's another cool thing that I'm enjoying now, is I can play with offers. Like someone sends me back, like I set something for like 30, someone sends me back like 20, and I can, and if I got it at like $2-3, I'm probably going to take 20. Because that's pretty good return on investment, pretty good margins, good bread and butter. And, then you can put that right back into your business. These I also got at that same yard sale from all of those Tory Burches. These are some Nikes. They're size 11.5. And again, in pretty good condition. So why not grab them at like $5 each? I probably could have asked for a little bit less, but I was already iffy about it when the husband was like, oh, I have half a mind to just list all her shoes on eBay. So I'm like, he's probably been looking, and he's not gonna take less than $5 for them. So I was more than fine paying $5 for each pair of shoes, because these I was able to comp out all the shoes there, because even though I was the only one there, it was a pretty big garage, and it was raining that day, so they moved everything into the garage, and that kind of helped me too. I was able to comp all the shoes, and yeah, that's why I was like, okay, yeah, I'm taking these, because those Tory Burches are definitely my winners there. Comps, I don't remember comps. They were looking at anywhere between 60 to 100. I can't really remember right now, but when they sell, because they will sell, I'll update you guys. I think I put these on the wrong foot, didn't I? That's another thing about like shoe trees. A lot of people don't think about that they're made for the, oh no, that's right. They're made for each foot, obviously. And what else? But yeah, I mean, if there's any questions that you guys have, let me know. If you're watching this replay, let me know if you still have any questions. I can make videos about like any questions that you have and all that stuff, because that's what I like to do. I like to take people's comments that like they'll leave me, and if it's like a good one, I'll make a video about it, because like you guys give me ideas too. Anyways, these don't need much work, like you guys see here. So again, nice, quick, easy clean. With this dry cleaner, the processing time is much faster. And I can take photos of these tomorrow, instead of like having to wait and for them to dry. If I had to throw them in the washer, or even like if I hand wash them, you have to wait for them to dry. So with this dry cleaner, it's so much nicer. Definitely faster turnaround time. But the Grandma Sneaker Cleaner is also really good. I highly recommend that one. And that Shout Advanced Spray, it helps so much for like those tougher stains. So those are the ones that I highly recommend. If you're like looking into selling more shoes, look into those products. It's not bad. I highly recommend them. And again, tried, true, and tested. And I'm going to work on my Amazon storefront. I keep saying that in every video I make, but I keep forgetting to do it. Because like, I'm like, well, I might as well. It's better for me to show you guys this content than from the little kickback I get from like Amazon, right? But it's, you know, it's a nice way for you guys to know, and for you guys to get like an easier access to what exactly I'm using. And it's a free way to help the channel. Like if you want to like, I've seen some people like buy things just to try to like support like the creator, like on eBay or whatever, and that's cool. That's totally fine. Like I'll always take that. But if that's the only reason why you're buying from me, that's like, I don't want that to be the reason. So if you want a freer way to support the channel, sign up, like use that Amazon storefront link. That's like my little thing behind it. And also with Flyp is like free to, or like now they do charge $9.99, the cross-listing app. But if you use my link, that's another free way to like support me, because I get like a $10 Amazon gift card, which is pretty cool. It helps me buy more like reseller supplies, and like once in a while like things for me. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like some people have used that link, so that's been pretty nice, and that's why I like that link, because it's a free way to support instead of like going out to buy something from my store just to be like, oh, I like your content, like let me support you this way. Like I'll always take that, thank you so much, for sure, but I don't want people to be doing that. So that's like my like free way of like, you know, because I like to give out all this content for free. Maybe like with memberships and stuff I'll put out bolos on there, but I mean, if you guys look at my content, you can learn without having to pay anything. But yeah, these shoes are basically done. I mean, they didn't need much work, which is really nice. And that's also what I love, because shoes can be a little bit of work. But what helps is that you can throw a lot of shoes in the washing machine when you're cleaning them. A lot of people don't know that, but like Vans, these athletic shoes, definitely don't do suede. A lot of shoes can be thrown into the washing machine and they'll be fine. Just don't throw them in the dryer. Hang dry them, like air dry them, put them in the sun, whatever. But do not throw them in the dryer, or else they will shrink. So you definitely don't want that. But yeah, shoes have been really good for me. I think men's athletic shoes have been my biggest winners. I don't know if you guys sell shoes. Let me know what your winners were or are. But yeah, men's athletic shoes are definitely like my top category on selling. Yeah, and then like some of this residue that stays on there, it'll just dry off, so that's not bad. So yeah, one more down. I've already cleaned 2.5 pairs of shoes with you guys, so that's not too bad. Oh, my item has a like on Mercari. Ooh, okay. Oh, speaking of Mercari, how do you guys feel about Mercari's changes? I am actually really liking it, because as an everything seller that focuses on high sell-through rates, I love that. No seller fees, like that's awesome. Like now you're telling me that if I sell something for $20, I get the full 20. That's awesome for me. A lot of people are scared that it'll add like more fees to the buyer and that they won't pay and that like buyers will go away. But I've been still getting sales on Mercari. Obviously not as much as eBay, because eBay is king, but Mercari's a nice little side piece, because I just recently sold a Barbie on there for $30. Watch out for like my videos. It's actually, I posted the haul video for that one today on YouTube, so definitely check out my YouTube if you want to learn more about like high sell-through rates and picking. And a lot of those things that are in that recent video have already sold, and I updated the sold, so you guys can go check that out. Yeah, definitely pick with higher sell-through rates. It's definitely changed the game for me. It definitely changed the game for me, for sure. I have never been making more money doing this when I started picking higher sell-through rate. And I'm curious about summer slowdown too, because like now as an everything seller focusing on high sell-through rates, how will my summer slowdown be? So that's another thing too. But yeah, Mercari's been great for me. I sold a Barbie on there. I kept getting a lot of offers, some international ones. One was really funny. They're like, this is all the money I have. I'm like, if that's all the money you have and you want to spend it on a Barbie that's going to go all the way to China, fix your priorities. So yeah. I'm trying to get these shoes just, as good as possible, because the better, the cleaner they are, the better they look for photos, and the more money you can get. You could be that difference from like, I usually don't cry about $5, but that could be the difference between like someone picking your shoes over someone else's. So just do a little extra love and care, especially if the profits are there. Because if you're like getting shoes for $10 that sell for $15, I probably wouldn't put in as much work, and that's probably like really silly. Because that used to be me when I first started. I would get things way too high and make like $10 at the end of everything, which is fine, but I don't want to just be making $10, because then I have to sell 10 things to make $100. Why not sell 5 things that are worth, that I can sell for 20? So that's another thing too that brought me to selling everything, higher sell-through rates, and all that fun stuff that I am showing you guys now through my content. that's another reason why I started like doing more long form, to like document my journey, and I can go back in like 5 years and be like, whoa, how have things changed? You used to suck, and now look at you. You're like full-time and everything. So it's also a nice little fun diary. But qué bueno que te está sirviendo el producto que compraste. Oh yeah, no, yeah, gracias. Me ha servido muy bien. Voy a tratar de conseguir más. No, yeah, gracias. Anyway, everyone in the chat, that's my mom. So shout out to mama. When I was visiting her in Mexico, I actually got like this product, which actually works really well. I wish I could bring it to the States. I'm gonna like find a way. That would be really sick. But as like me and my buddy were chatting about it, I'm like, if it really works, that's probably why it's not over here. But that's a topic for a whole other video, for a whole other channel actually. But yeah, this product has helped me so much, and it would be really sick if like one way that I could up like my entrepreneurial journey is like if I could like find a way to like partner with them and like bring this here, because this stuff hella works. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna show you guys, like a lot of these shoes haven't been too clean. I like haven't been too dirty. I think this is probably the dirtiest pair I'm cleaning right now. But I mean, the difference is kind of crazy. Like this is like, I haven't touched these, so we're gonna see the difference right now between these two, because these are a little bit dirtier. But anyways, so what else? Yeah, this whole year, that's what I've been focusing on, is higher sell-through rates, and things have never been better. I've been able to go like full time now, picking much better things. I was gonna say picking better content, which I am actually. Yeah, picking things that much better things. I'm so proud of me. Like, I'll look at my hauls, and then like I'll see that things have sold like within days. Like I just sold like the video's coming out soon. I just sold some Oliver Peoples glasses as frames only for $60 on their J-Ride special. I sold them for $60. It was on an offer. So like Oliver's Peoples is actually a bolo. So whoever's taking notes, take notes. If you ever find them in the wild, comp them out before you check out, because they can go up to like $400. So I don't know exactly how it works because I didn't do too much research, but I kept seeing his name in the title, so I got curious. I kept seeing Chadwick Boseman's name in the title. If you guys don't know who Chadwick Boseman, and he was the Black Panther, R.I.P. But I thought that was like really cool. I'm a huge movie fan. That was a really fun moment for me. I was like, oh my god, like these are his glasses. So I had originally listed them for $284 because there were comps going up to like $400. So I was like, you know what? I got them for $2.50 at an estate sale. So I'm like, for $2.50, I'm gonna set them at $284 and take an offer, because like the ROI, the profits, the margins are beautiful. So I want that quick sell, that quick money. That's another thing too. I used to price things way like at top dollar to try to get top dollar. And that's just not how do you do it, you know? Great to see your journey reselling movies. Oh, what's up? Hey, Mike. If that's one of my movie friends, actually, speaking of movies. He was like one of my longtime movie buddies. So it's nice to see you on here, man. I lost my train of thought, but it's really nice to see you. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, basically something about like picking better stuff and like better price points or something. I don't know. I get distracted easily. Which is probably not a good thing for this, right? That's not really good for this. And I need to put this closer next time. But yeah, my reseller journey has been like really nice. I'm so you were talking about sunglasses. Oh my god, yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. And everyone else in here that can like put me back on track. Yeah, the Oliver Peoples glasses. Yeah, so I had them. I set them at $284, and then I wanted to see what offers I was gonna get. But then, because when I found out that they were Chadwick Boseman's glasses, and I like love the Black Panther, obviously, like Wakanda Forever, I wanted to try them on, and I was like, well, if they're his favorite glasses, I want to try them on. And then when I tried them on, I saw that they were prescription glasses. So I was like, bleh. So then, because you're not allowed to sell prescription anything on like the online platforms, on eBay especially. So I was like, dang. So I recomped them as frames only. I wasn't seeing too many things. I did see some for like 100, 120, some for 200. But the most prices I was seeing was like 40 to 60, $80. So what I did was, I'm still going to take an offer. So what I did was I put them at $149. And I wanted to see what offers I got, and then I'd probably lower the price depending on what offers I got. So after I lowered that price, probably like 12 hours later, I got an offer for $60, and then they were saying like, oh, like with replacing the lens is going to be expensive or blah, blah, blah. I really don't care about your sob stories when you send me those things on eBay. I care about my profits. So if I like the profits, I'm definitely going to take it. And from $2.50 to $60, I was obviously going to take that. And I listed those and they sold in like, less than 24 hours. So that was pretty cool. And then that same weekend, from that same haul, I got some other sunglasses that sold for $70. I think a reseller bought those, and if they can get more money out of them, that's awesome. That's great. I never trip out about other resellers making more money off of my stuff, because that's the reselling game. We are all resellers, and if someone knows a little bit more about something and they can get a little bit more, why not? So as long as you get your profit, that's what matters. So I think she was a reseller from LA and like specializing in vintage or something, and I'm pretty sure they were like vintage. I said vintage in my title. So yeah, she got a good deal and I got a good deal, because when I comped those out, and I even used Terapeak, because I hardly use Terapeak. eBay's 90-day total gives you everything you need. But on Terapeak, I just went back just to see, and the highest one was $100 on offer, and then I kept seeing 85 on offer. So I set mine to $84.97, and I waited for an offer. She offered me $70, and I obviously took that. So another good, nice profit item. Look out for sunglasses, eyeglasses as frames only and as glasses. They're great. But if you're actually getting reading glasses, they have to be frames only. You cannot sell prescription on the platforms. But other than that, definitely like look out for them. So I would say they're getting to be some of my best sellers. I think these are getting pretty good. I might throw these in the wash just to try to get them just a little bit whiter. And then we'll go from there. But because I think this is the most I can do with this. I could probably try Grandma's sneaker cleaner and if I am going to throw them in the wash, then I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go grab that, and then I'll be right back again. Okay, so these are the two other products that I was talking about. So this is Grandma's sneaker cleaner, for anyone that's still here. This is Grandma's sneaker cleaner. I use it for all of my shoes if I'm not using that dry cleaner. And this stuff gets things out pretty good. I would say after using this, throw it in the wash. Same with this Shout Advanced Action Gel. Definitely throw them in the wash. If you're going to throw your shoes in the wash after, definitely use this. Because it really gets like good stains out, which I might use on this one. I think I just need like a little bit on the side. It just doesn't need a lot of cleaning, but I want to try to get them a little bit whiter, a little bit more profit. I'm already doing this, why not, right? But yeah, that was a really fun, those were two fun sales. Another fun sale I had this weekend, I posted a video about it. Or no, I haven't posted a video. I made a video, and I'm going to edit the video. It's going to be for YouTube, so be on the lookout for that. Another fun one was a Rainbow Rain Mates. Oh, so look at the difference. So this is like the clean shoe, right? With that cleaner, which is pretty awesome. And then this is like the shoe I haven't cleaned yet. So like you can see that it does like whiten it up a bit. So that's pretty cool. That's what it definitely helps with my turnaround time, like I said, my processing time, like I said. I'm gonna start with this one. Because, I mean, now that I know I'm going to throw it in the wash, and I'm running low, but I have another one here, like, lined up. Because, yeah, when I went down there, I think we got, like, 7, or no, we got 8. My mom kept 1, so I took 7 back home. Oh, see, this is, like, falling on here. And in all the shoes I've cleaned, because I've cleaned, like, at least 2 bagfuls, I've only used, like, this 1 jar, so it does, like, stay for a long time, too. A little goes a long way, that's the saying. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you're a reseller, if you're looking to resell, let me know. Drop it in the comments, especially if you're watching this replay later on. If you have any questions, let me know. Because that's what I'm trying to do here. Not only am I, like, showing you guys, like, what I'm doing as, like, a day in the life of a reseller, because this is, like, that dirty work that no one really talks about. So yeah, so I can show you guys the products that I use. We could have a little chat. I've gained a lot of followers on here, so, like, thank you guys so much. If you're, like, one of the newer subscribers that are on here, I appreciate you so much. I'm just trying to teach people everything that I know, so you can cut those corners and not have to, like, learn the hard way like I did. I learned fast because I surrounded myself with the right people and the right content, but I can see other people struggling, and it's just really tough. Like, once you've learned what you're doing and then you see other people struggling, so I was like, this is a nice way to give back. I can give back by all the things I've learned. I can show you guys, and it can help you on your journey. If you're looking to make a little extra side money, an extra $200-$300 a month, or if you're trying to be like me and actually do this full time. So it goes a long way. It helps pay the bills, like. And yeah, this is that little things that people don't talk about. You talk about your sales and how you made, like, you know, $300 on one thing that you sold, but you didn't talk about how it took you like an hour to clean all this stuff. So, you know, this is a nice pre-workout because I'm going to go to the gym later. So after this, so this is a nice pre-workout. And we've been live for like 36 minutes. It's not bad. Clean some shoes with you guys, chat with you guys. If you're working too as a reseller and you're watching me, this is also that fun time. Because yeah, like a lot of people say, reselling can be very lonely. I don't suffer too much from that because I tend to be more of an introvert anyways. I know I'm like live and all that nonsense, but yeah, because I'm not looking at you. If there was a crowd in front of me here, I'd be freaking out. But yeah, I tend to be more of an introvert. So this is actually like the perfect job for me. And I really enjoy it because, yeah, I don't have to deal with a bunch of nonsense from a bunch of nonsense people. So it's really nice to work for yourself, like when you get to that point, right? Because it's hard. It's tough. Like, this definitely didn't happen overnight. And I wouldn't tell you to do this, like, straight off the bat. Like, I'm going to quit everything and just become a full-time reseller. No, you need a plan. You need to be making ample money, and you definitely need a cushion to help you in case you have some slow months. March. March was my slowest month, and boy, did that one give me some stress, some headaches. I'm like, am I in the right business? Should I go back to a job? Like, oh my goodness. If Jimmy's still here, I don't know if he's still watching, but he knows. My mom knows. Like, yeah, so it can be a little crazy, but you gotta have like a little cushion. You gotta be, you gotta have a tough mind to be an entrepreneur. It's kind of crazy. Because some days you're like, what the hell? But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna like clean shoes with you guys for about an hour, and then I'll get ready to head to the gym. But yeah, this is a fun thing. Like, I'm probably gonna be doing this every time I get a little pile of shoes. We'll chat, and I can clean, get some work done. You can get some work done, and then that's a nice way to like get ahead, chat it up with everyone, and it's a good time. So I have different brushes here. This one's actually like a shoe brush, and then this is actually a hairbrush. It's called the Barber series number 385. I learned it from another reseller. He uses these, and they're like $4 on Amazon. So I got a couple of these, and then this is an actual shoe one that I got before I saw his content. So I like to use this one. I use the dry cleaner, and then I like to use this one that's like a tougher like clean, usually for the sole. I know I've been using this on with this one with the sole, but because I was using the dry cleaner, that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, these brushes really help. Oh, see, and then now I mixed it. But I also get it with the shoe too. And see, now it's getting much cleaner here because I use that combo of the grandma sneaker cleaner and this. Sometimes that combo really helps too. And then if you got a tough stain, all you do is hit it with the shout spray, and then look at the difference. I'm pretty sure that these are a little bit whiter than these. So it's that combination. So I'm gonna hit it with that. And even though I'm gonna wash them, like I said, if it's a little bit less work, if you prepare them enough, then all it needs is one wash. And then it's just the drying time, which kind of sucks. Like that one, now that it's hotter, it might take just one day to dry, but there was a time in the winter because it was raining, it took like 3 days for the shoes to dry, and that sucked. So I was just waiting. I set them out every day, all day, and it just sucked. But yeah, there's another pair out the door. These will go in the wash, so I'm going to separate these so I remember. And then we can move on to probably the last 2 pairs of shoes. We're 40 minutes in. So I was thinking about an hour is probably good, so everyone can see a little bit of the everyday mundane tasks that we do as resellers. Oh, these are also from that yard sale where I got everything for $5 each. Where is the other pair? If I can find the other pair, I'll put it. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, here it is. I actually sold these before, a long time ago. They were actually a return. I sold them and they got returned because the size didn't fit, and the guy left positive feedback because he was like, oh yeah, like the shoes were in great condition, it's just they didn't fit me. So I got a return on those, and then I relisted them. I refunded and relisted, and they sold that same day for full asking, because the first time that they sold on offer, and the next time they sold for full asking in that very same day. So that was pretty cool. So that's another thing that I say, and that is one of my videos. Don't be afraid of returns. They can actually turn around and be better. And if it sells once, it'll sell again. The only reason people are afraid of returns is because you got something crappy. And the only reason I say that is because that was 100% me. I'll do this with this one. That was 100% me. When I first started, I was so afraid of returns because, like deep down I knew this isn't that good that I'm getting. The ROI isn't that great. I'm only making like $8 after everything. And when I would and the very first time I got a return, it was like, I was so devastated. It was the worst day ever. But then, I started learning. I started watching better content. And I started seeing that returns aren't that bad. And even though I accepted returns, I was just always so afraid of like one day receiving one. So when I did that, like, just ruined my day. But then I got used to it because then I started picking better content, better things. And when you start selling more, obviously, sometimes you'll get more returns, right? That's just part of the business. So as it started becoming much more of a regular thing, I started like losing the fear out of it. And also once I started learning that's just part of business, like, yes, we aren't Amazon, but that's just, things aren't gonna fit, things are gonna unfortunately arrive broken and all that stuff, so you just gotta suck it up and take it as it goes. But returns aren't that bad. I don't mind them now. When I do get a request for it, I'm like, oh, bummer, but if it sells once, it'll sell again. And that's kind of like my philosophy now. And these don't need that much work either. Again, I just want to make them shine so that they look good for photos. A lot of you don't know that, like, I'm a photographer, and that's like kind of like where my perfectionism comes out. I got the lights gotta be right, the photos gotta be right. Product photography is a lot of fun. I actually enjoy product photography more than like portraits and stuff. Landscapes are also really fun, but I always go back to product photography, which is why I'm like, I finally put both things that I love into one, making money and taking photos of items and selling them online. So it's like both things that I love all in one. So I feel like life sent me on a journey to figure all this stuff out, and here we are now. But yeah, these are basically ready. Like, look at that. Turnaround time, they are photo ready. Like, if I wanted to in an hour, they would be ready. So the only thing is that sometimes the little blue residue stays on there, but that dries off. So that's why I usually wait till the next day. And then on to the next ones, and yeah, with 45 minutes in is not too bad. And yeah, like, if you're watching the replay, what is your usual routine when it comes to cleaning shoes or photographing items just in general? Like, do you just photograph and then list and then do everything the next day? Do you do it all at once? Do you like to bulk photograph and bulk list, which I like to do? I am a big proponent of the draft bank. The draft bank has saved my butt so many times. When things pop up in life and you can't list for a day, at least you have your drafts to back you up. Like, once I learned that, and then that helps me list consistently too. Ever since I started listing consistently, I've never made more money than I have. So that also falls with like the reseller formula and picking better things. But listing every day is definitely a big proponent of it. Does it have to be the same items? No, I don't think so. But you do have to do things every day for eBay. Like, if one day you find 4 items, list those 4 items. If one day you find 7, but also like have enough so you list every day. So right now, what I'm doing is listing 5 a day, because that's all I've been able to pick. Like, one of the things that that I'm struggling with right now, another good problem to have, is a better problem than the ones I used to have, is I can't find enough items to list 10 a day. So I'm listing 5 a day, and it sucks because I know I could be making much more money. But right now that I don't have enough, I'm at least spacing it out. So I have 5 a day every day that I have to list. That's 35 items a week. I know I can find 35 items a week. But I'm trying to get to the point where I find 70 items a week. So that's hopefully what this summer is going to help me do. And yeah, these shoes are basically nice and ready. That's what I love about also the area that I live in. A lot of people just give away shoes because they bought new ones. Like, that's the cool part about living in a rich area. They just get tired of their shoes and they'll give them away, and they're basically brand new. So that's where I come in and I grab all your stuff and then I put it on eBay. Because I like to bring my customers closer to their favorite brands. That is my company slogan, and I think it's definitely exactly what we do as resellers. We bring our customers closer to their favorite brands. Like, I just recently got a feedback the other day where it was this lady saying that she couldn't believe that she found this electric like waffle maker that I had for sale, because she used to get they used to make waffles for her when in that waffle maker when she was a little kid, and it was just really nice for her to have those waffles from that maker again. And yeah, she sent me this like whole feedback, and I just thought that was like so cute. It's like, yeah, that's what we do. Had it not been for me putting that on eBay, that would have gone to the dump probably. And again, like, we're helping with the environmental issues because we help like this trash not end up in the trash. Like, a lot of people say like we steal from the poor and all that nonsense. No, we're helping the environment. I am a superhero. What did you do today? That's what I tell people. But yeah, like, I just think that this whole thing has opened my eyes to a lot of things. The throwaway culture in this country is insane. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, do you guys notice how many things people give away, throw away? Like, I've been watching recently, like, because it showed up on my algorithm, some like dumpster diving content, right? I don't know if I do that, but it's interesting to see the things I get thrown away, and like they're like brand new in the box. And like, I saw some like Dick's Sporting Goods ones. I was like, this is insane. So yeah, if you can, like, at least in California where I'm from, dumpster diving is legal unless there's a sign. So, like, yeah, if you can go out and make that profit from, like, dumpster diving, why not? Like, this stuff, like, they were, like, brand new golf clubs. That was insane. Like, were they probably, like, a great brands? I'm not sure. But I've seen, like, other videos where they're, like, grabbing Nike stuff and, like, Foot Locker threw away a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? So that, like, opened up my eyes. Like, the throwaway culture is insane. Like, so... But... So, yeah, that's why I like to say when, like, someone's like, oh, like, you're like the scum of the earth or whatever nonsense they come up with. I'm like, I'm a superhero. What did you do today? I am saving the planet. Call me Captain Planet. But, like, the girl version. But, yeah. I think this is probably the last pair of shoes I'm going to do. Because, yeah, we're getting close to that hour in. But yeah, this was good. Like, let me know if you're watching the replay or watching it live. If you like me going live and showing you guys, like, a little bit into, like, the everyday reseller life, let me know. And I'll make more of these lives. It's actually pretty fun. Because what I like about this is that it will go up, like... And people can watch it later, and that's pretty cool, because, like, you can't always make it. Like, the times that we make our lives, we're, like, this is our work time, where, like, other people that, like, do this part-time, they're, like, at work right now. So, if you can't make it to the lives and you feel, you get that FOMO, at least you can rewatch it later, and that's the pretty cool thing about it. So, yeah. And, yeah, these shoes hardly need work. Like I said, I'm basically getting them photo-ready, so they shine when I take the photos, and they look like these are damn near brand new. But that I absolutely needed to clean these, I really don't think so. I just wanted to be a little extra, because if they look even newer and cleaner and all that stuff, that could be the difference between someone picking my pair over someone else's. So, make them shine, and you'll get those profits. But yeah, these are ready. Like, I hardly had to do anything to them, so I might clean another pair. But, let's see, we got an easy one here. Oh yeah, these ones here. Where's the other pair? Let me see. One person's trash is another person's money. Exactly, 1,000%. Because that's literally reselling. I mean... Especially if you're, like, picking the stuff at, like, yard sales and garages. I actually went to a yard sale this past weekend where this couple was, like, moving to Washington, and they were just getting rid of a bunch of their stuff. I got a bunch of electronics from them, like a new in-box, like, portable DVD player, which, like, comp those out before you just grab it, because some do better than others. This one was brand new in its box, and it had... It was like the Hollywood Video one. I guess they released one, and I think that's why it goes for, like, a little bit more, because it's that nostalgia stuff that's, like, really in right now. Because, yeah, like, Hollywood Video, Blockbuster, I mean, like, Mike here knows, like, all that stuff is gone. It's, like, really sad to see, like, a lot of, like, physical media going away as, like, movie fans. Like, I heard Walmart, I think, is getting rid of their stuff now, too, and, like, what Best Buy did, so that's crazy. But all that stuff, like, some of that stuff will end up in the trash. That's what a lot of people don't know. If it doesn't sell, companies are just like, we're gonna, like, take that as a loss and we're gonna throw it away. And a lot of that stuff ends up in the dumpster. It ends up in the landfill. And it's hurting the environment, so. But that's what a lot of people don't see. Like, when you get those comments, they're like, they don't think about those things. They just think that we're the scum of the earth that's taking things from poor people. But yeah, this is the last pair I'm cleaning, and then I'm gonna head off of this live. But yeah, I think this was a fun little thing to do, and I'll be doing it much more often as I get more shoes. I'll probably do, like, when I'm taking photos of, like, clothing and hard goods, I'll probably go live and do that and show you guys. Like, look at that difference. Like, look at that shine compared to that. Like, that's awesome. Like, I'm so in awe of this product. But, yeah, this was a fun little thing. I was wondering how it was going to go the first time. I'm using another streaming app to be live on YouTube. So I like wanted to test all that stuff out, see if I ran into any glitches or any speed bumps so I can make it better for the next time. Because every time I want to keep improving one thing, you know? But, like, you don't need all the tools to do anything that you need to do. You just need enough to do it the first time, and then you learn from every other time. Right now, I'm streaming on straight off of my iPhone. One of the few next times, I want to be streaming off on my camera. Like, so I'll set up my whole computer, and it'll be a much more professional setup. And then I can, like, multi-stream to like, Facebook and, like, Instagram and TikTok and stuff. But for now, YouTube sees it first. And yeah, these are basically ready. Look at that. Like, beautiful. That one is done. And then this is my very last pair. And then I am going to skedaddle for the day. I have cleaned more than 20 pairs of shoes easy with this thing. And I'm barely done using it. That's insane. But maybe one day I'll bring this stateside and then you two can take advantage of this crazy stuff. Because I love it. Yeah, these didn't need much cleaning either. I got these. Yeah, this is the pair. I went to Oregon to visit my one of my best friends for his birthday, and because I own a business, what you can do is take a business trip as long as you can prove that you went and did your job, which I went thrifting. You can write it off. It can be an expense. Schitt's Creek said it best. It's a write-off. So, yeah, I went thrifting when I was with him. It was awesome. It paid for my trip. And this was one of the pairs of shoes that I got. I also, fun little fact, I don't know if you guys know this, if you're a reseller and you're watching this, Hokas have slides. They aren't in this because I haven't put them in my inventory, and I will not process anything that doesn't go in my inventory because then I'm going to forget how much I paid for everything and all that stuff. I'm trying to be more organized this year. So, yeah, Hokas have slides. If you didn't know. So be on the lookout for Hoka slides. If you're like watching, if you stayed and you watched this and you're like at the end of this video, Hokas have slides. I didn't know that. Like, I'm probably late to the game. I probably suck. But I didn't know that Hokas have slides. And I definitely picked them up. Comp them out. I think they're going like 40 to 60. But don't quote me because I can't really remember. But I got them for like $8. So that was pretty sweet. I was like, oh yeah, you're coming home with me. Oh yeah, this is something you can buy. So I got a little manicure kit, and it works to get like the dirt out of the little crevices. Because, you know, in between the treads of shoes, you get like these little rocks and this little dirt that builds up. Well, what I do is I got like a manicure set, and then that works for that. I can go in between the little spaces here. So fun little end of video facts. But yeah, these shoes are basically done. I would say that I would call them good. I only have to wash one pair of shoes so far. I have a few more shoes. I have like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. I'll probably do those tomorrow. If any of those need to be thrown into wash, I will throw them in the wash. But so I'm not gonna throw these in today. They'll go in with the ones tomorrow if I need any tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to show you guys the products I use. I didn't use this one in this video, but I might at some other point. Grandma Sneaker Cleaner is definitely a good one. Definitely look for this one when you're at the stores. I got it off of Amazon. It was like a 2-pack. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't that much. It was enough that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this. And I went through one already, but that was before I got this. So like, yeah, you can go through it. You don't need a lot. That was one mistake I made. You don't need a lot for this one. It says to use like, what was the word that it used? Oh, it says to spray a generous amount. So I sprayed a generous amount, and it's a whole bunch of soap. It's very concentrated. So don't do what I did, and you don't need a lot for this. You don't need to spray a lot. So just like one spray across and then like scrub and you'll be good. And then this one is like obviously on the spot and then you'll be good. But yeah, that was it. And then shoe trees, I got them also from Amazon. Again, I'm going to be making my Amazon storefront, but I can't promise you it'll be anytime soon. I'm going to try to do it this weekend. I need to do it. I need to do it. Like, I'm on here live and I'm telling you guys I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you're watching the replay, drop them in the comments. I'll answer them. Thank you guys so much. Those that are here live, thank you guys for sticking around. If you stuck around for the whole thing, because I saw I had like 2 or 3 people in here for the whole thing, thank you so much. I can't really see who, but I have a feeling. So I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah. Stick around for more content like this. Hit the subscribe button if you're liking what you're seeing. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Now let me figure out. All right, love you guys.